Alright, what's up guys? Back here with another video on my predictions going into not just to the season, but also throughout the course. We're calling it playoffs, all that. Alright, before we start this video, let me point out something. Every time when I do like sports videos and stuff like that. Hold up. There we go. When we do oh god, look at this. Whenever we do sports videos, any of those types of stuff, you know, how do I put this? You always leave me these like 30-minute freaking comments like, "Oh my god, damn, this kid Abraham just said that Steelers gonna beat the Patriots." Ah! Well, we don't do that. We beat the 10-2. We beat the 3. Calm the fuck down. Calm your fucking tits. One, this is my fucking channel. I don't give a rat's ass what you fucking write. If you can, all I'll be like is, that's your stupid shit. I don't got time to read your 30-minute freaking comments. Y'all elongating your ideas, man. Like, dead serious. If you know how to elongate your ideas, I know how to elongate your ass out of my fucking channel. I know how to do that. Trust me, I'm a computer whiz. Trust me. So, yes, my prediction, my rules. You disagree? Keep it short. Don't give me no 30-minute freaking comment. You do that, you're getting your ass blocked. Get the fuck out of my shit. I'm not reading 30-minute comments. Dead ass. It just showed me one thing. You are super butthurt. Butthurt. That's all I have to say. Butt hurt. Like, get out. Like, get off. Alright, now we're going to get to the video. Let's calm down. Let's get to the video. Alright. Here, I have on my screen the Steelers logo here. And here is the schedule going into the 2017 season. Alright. Let's do this. Starting from week 1. Week 1... yeah, we got Cleveland. I'm going to say it's a win on us. We got the Cleveland Browns at Cleveland, or we're going to call it First Energy Stadium. Like I said, we beat Cleveland twice, so it's 1-0 on us. All right there for week 1. Week 1, I'm going to say it's going to be since we're bringing all our starters inside, Tavis Bryant, stuff like that, I'm saying we're going to beat the Browns by over 20 points. Over 20 points, I'm talking here. We're talking like it's going to be like the score I would give is like how I put it, like the Browns would get like 10. It would be like 33 to like 10. I'm going around there. 33 to 10, 31 to 10, around there. 31-10, 31-13. You know, they're not going to put much of a difference. You know, that's like a stomp. Over 2 possessions, go home. Then we have the Vikings in Heinz Field. Like I said, Vikings in Heinz Field. Here's what we talk about. It's a win. No debate. If the Vikings cannot seemingly know how to beat Green Bay, how are they going to beat us? Like, we're an overly powered version of Green Bay. So, same thing. But if I had to give a score output, I would say, you know, same thing. 2 possession difference. I would say over 14 points here as well. Between over 10 to 14 point difference. It's not like 14, 17 point difference. I would go around there. And it would be... the score I would give is the Vikings would score about like around 17, or we'll score about around the 30s. I would say 33 to 17. I would say around there. And it's going to be for us a fucking win. All right. Next, you know, we're going on the road to Chicago. We'll be facing Mitchell Trubisky. Like I said, the Bears aren't that much of a solid team anymore. So that's going to be a win on us over 2 possessions. Again, over 2 possessions. Like I said, we're going to win here 3-0. We are pretty much seemingly going to beat the Bears. Since the Bears are like usually known for being like the shittiest division in the entire NFC North. It's going to be a cakewalk for us. Those 3 games, those 3 September games, it's like a cakewalk. It's definitely a cakewalk. Already 3-0. I'm going already 3-0. It's again going to be an over 2 possession difference on the Bears. So, what score would I give it? I would give it like 10 to like 27. Something like that. 27-35 even. Like, get the fuck off. All these 3 teams are not much of a challenge. Alright. Here's the thing with the Ravens. Here's the thing with the Ravens. If you see, I'm wearing the Hold Down the North shirt. Like we beat the Ravens last year. For the AFC North Divisional Crown. Here's the thing with the Ravens. We're going to look at Joe Flacco. Where is he at now? People say he'll be expected to start in week 1, which is really upstart. He'll be out for 5 to 7 weeks. He'll be back around week 1. I would give it a logical term. But, like I said, we're going to win against the Ravens. We're going to win. The Ravens, they lost Steve Smith. They don't have Ray Lewis. They don't have Ed Reed. They don't have pretty much a solid team. All they have is Joe Flacco and Dennis Pitta. And that's pretty much it. All you guys have is like 2-3 good people. I wouldn't say a stomp because the Ravens could hold some ground with Joe Flacco, but the game would end up in a 7 to 10 point difference. I would say 18 to like 25, 28, something like that, around that area. You know, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. We got the Jaguars in Heinz Field. This is a freaking cakewalk already. This is a cakewalk based on how it looks of it. We're already 5-0 in my predictions. 5-0. Hey. If the Steelers could go 9-0 through the course of the playoffs, you bet we could do this shit in the fucking regular season. Concerning the teams we have are fucking nobodies besides the Ravens. Like I said, the Ravens could still hold ground with Joe Flacco, but not enough to stop us. Not enough to crush the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not enough, in my opinion. And same thing with Jacksonville. Jacksonville don't have a team. All they have is a cornerback. They released Devon House back to Green Bay where he comes from, and they released they only got AJ Bouye. Well, Bouye, he won't put that much of a factor. Jacksonville Jaguars aren't much of a team. Over 30 points, I'll say to them. They freaking lose. We're already 5-0. I pretty much don't need to give a score, because I'll give a score anyway. I would say 38 to 10. They're not gonna put that much of a decent effort to beat us, because they know it's a losing ground for them. Sunday, all right. So far we're clearing 2 of the October games. Here is where it gets tacky. You see October 15th, Kansas City. This is a challenge. Okay, we beat them last time, but we beat them last time in the playoffs, but it doesn't mean we're going to solidify here a win, because if you look at what happened last time when we beat them in the playoffs, we only beat this team with field goals, and Ben Roethlisberger is gonna have some sort of serious challenge going into the season. Going around there, we're talking a serious challenge, and I'm gonna say Chiefs are gonna beat us. They're gonna beat us. They know us. They know what we are. They're gonna beat us. 5-1. We're already at 5-1. 5-1. We're gonna lose by 10 points. 7, 10 points. We're not gonna produce. We're gonna produce, but it won't be enough. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. I hate to tell you that. We're gonna lose. We're going to lose. All right. Now we're back here on the road at home against the Bengals. Last time the Bengals were good. Well, the Bengals are never good. So that's a win on us. We're going to beat them at home. That's it. We close Cincinnati at our home by a 20-point difference in the difference maker. So, yes, we are 6-1, in my opinion. 6-1. Here we go. We're back at Detroit. Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions. All right, now here is the difference maker with the Detroit Lions. The only difference maker I can say is they're not that much of a challenge. So, they are a decent challenge. Well, with Calvin Johnson away, Dan McConkey suing the Dolphins. Yeah, y'all pretty much don't stand as a team anymore. So, we're going at around 7-1. 7-1. We're going to beat the Lions by over 20-point difference, over 15-point difference. They are not that much of a good team. They're trash. They always lose in the first round. They don't seem to have any condition of winning at the playoffs or even going to the playoffs, so that's not my concern. All right, bye week. Time to practice. Put in TJ Watt and giving him the utmost practice we have. Our bye week is at week 9. So we're going out of the bye week at a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6, 7, and 1. We're inside 7-1, the top dog in the AFC. That's if we don't get injured, though. All right. November 12th, we have the Colts. For those of you who think we're going to lose to the Colts, you are not true Steelers fans. Because the Steelers fans know we abused the Colts. So we're going to take this here as a win, 8-1 at the charts. The charts still stand 8-1. No doubt. We're going to beat them like the same thing we did last time, but it's not going to be like a slaughter. They may have Andrew Luck. They may not have him. I don't know. They're going to have him. But like I said, we're going to win by an over 15-point original difference. It's not too much to debate. They're going to lose to us. They lose to us without Martavis Bryant. What makes you think they're going to win? That's my intake here. So this is a win, 8-1. Going back home, playing Tennessee. The score here, I would say, same thing around with the Jacksonville Jaguars, or same thing around with Vikings around there. Or Detroit. They suck. They don't have a challenge anymore. They don't have a team like they do right now. November 16th. Tennessee Titans. At our home. We call that, if I could do it correctly. All right. Hold up. And in my opinion, Hold on, let me get this out straight. All right. Basically, what we see here, we're not gonna get. I'm sorry for delaying the break time. We see here in the Detroit. I mean, sorry, Detroit. Fuck Detroit. Tennessee Titans, 9-1. I don't see us losing to this damn freaking team. I don't see us losing. There should be no reason that we should lose here. I'm saying 9-1. What can we expect? They suck. Well, they don't technically suck. They have Marcus Mariota, DeMarco Murray, but it won't put us a challenge against the team that we are functioning with right now. They won't put that much of a challenge, so we're winning. Thanksgiving. We got ourselves a home game against who other than our Super 45 rematch, and I will do this with all my pride. Fuck Green Bay. Because they took out 7 fucking Lombardi from us. But we're not going to stop that any further, because now we really don't give a shit about Green Bay anymore. I don't really care about them anymore. We're going to go in Thanksgiving with a freaking win. 10 and on, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6, 7, 10 and 1. With the Green Bay Packers solidifying, they're not, they don't have a team. They have Aaron Rodgers, all right. Randall Cobb over there. They have Clay Matthews back at the defense. They have Devon House also back at the defense, but I don't think that team would be enough to stop us, especially at our home. The difference maker would be around. It will be a close game. We're talking 10-7, about 5, about 6, 7 point difference around there. One possession with a field goal, 6 to 10 point difference. I would give a score on Tennessee would be like 32 to like 15. Not going anywhere. Green Bay, the score would be around 35, or no, not 30, about 30. 37 to like 36. I'm going to go around 36, 34 to about 28. 37, 28, 34, 28, 34, 30, around there. So, 10 and 1. All right. Now we got a Monday night game. This is our Monday night game, the first one that we have over out of the others. We're going back to play Cincinnati in their home. All right, the game would be tight, but not as tight as you think it is. Like I said, it will beat them by 10 points at best. We'll beat them by 10 points at best. I would say the score would be around 27-17, 30-20, around there. We're looking at this area. They won't be scoring any more than they used to, and a lot of people are viewing this as a power dog team. I mean, remember this. Last time we beat Cincinnati, we were a defunctive team at best, because now we have Martavis Bryant. Things can change over the course, and we have a better defense than last time to stop teams like them from beating us. So, Bengals, it's a win. It's a win. You cannot deny it's a win on 2 ends. Again, with December 10th, we're going back with the Ravens. Sunday, December 10th. And it will be an evening game, you know. And the Baltimore Ravens are just going to lose. So this is going to be like the first season we're going to double down on the Ravens. First season we're going to double down on them. So, because Joe Flacco pretty much doesn't have a team. Like I said, same difference, but we're going to come out on top. The score margin will be a little bit higher since we're in Heinz Field and we score more points over there. So, I would say about 34 to about 28, 31, something like that. 35, 31, something like that, you know, where they just, completely go down. Around there. Okay. This is to address all butthurt Patriot fans. I get it. All Patriots fans, all other fans are legitimately butthurt every time I say, all right, we're taking the Super Bowl. Remember, like I said, I've been making countless videos concerning the Steelers that on December 17th, it is the winding clock of our season, the season of improvement, the game of all games, the game where we need to show we're the definitive kings of the AFC that we were supposed to be. This is the game that changes it all, the game that defines it all. And this is December 17th at 4:25 at CBS on Sunday. This is a defining game because we're playing a team that has delivered us the biggest abuse you had ever seen in history. The biggest abuse. 3-0 in AFC Championships. They are the Patriots. They beat us 10-2. Well, with Tom Brady though, 10-2, and if you're looking at, it must be 10-3, but we're gonna go 10-2. Basically 10-2 against us. My conclusion. It's a hard conclusion to consider. This may be a tough decision in my books, but oh, damn. Like I said, we had a 5-game win streak going on, and it's broken by Kansas City. Then we come back with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 game win streak. And I don't want to say it's going to be broken again like we do last time. Like here around this area, it will be broken. But so far we're at 5, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-1. But Sunday, December 17th, all considerations, I will say Steelers are going to win. That's it. I made my decision loud and clear. Now, December 17th, when we play New England in our home, I've taken all considerations, but I'll repeat my decision. I see the Steelers winning. That's all. I see the Steelers winning. Steelers are going to win, but it's going to be a very extremely, extremely close game. The Patriots are going to give it all. We're going to give it all. But we're going to come out with it on top. It's because the way the Patriots have been developing their team, it's kind of they leisure down a bit. They gave away LeGarrette Blount to the Eagles. They gave Logan Ryan to the Titans. And they got people that we have experience with. Stephon Gilmore as a cornerback, we have definitely experience with him. We are definitely have experience with Rex Burkhead with the Bengals, Dion Lewis, White. We have experience with those guys, and we also have Brandon Cooks. He would be a difference. It would be a difference maker on the side. It would be a good player on the side of New England, but I see Martavis Bryant toppling this dude by the nearest degree. He'll be toppling this man because Martavis Bryant's a big difference changer, and we're going to win against New England. The score would be around 7-point difference, 6-point difference. We're going to say it's going to be kind of low score-ish. So we're going to say about 31, 32 to like 28, 27. That's all. 28 to like 32, 33. Steelers are winning. We're continuing the regime. We're continuing the reigning score of this year. So far, we're at 13-1. Now with the Patriots cleared out of the way, this leaves only 2 games left to decide we're good. At Houston, Christmas morning, we got Houston. Like I said, all Christmas games, on the road, on the way, at home, on the road, we declare ourselves winners because we're going to beat TJ Watt's brother, JJ Watt, in Houston. They have a defense. They ranked number 1 last time in defense, but we're winning. It's the offense that they can't keep up. Like, they only have his Hopkins, and he can go with us winning. So Monday, December 25th at 4:30 Sunday Night Football, we are winning. It's the second Monday game, but we're definitely winning. And there is no denying it. We are winning. That is a win on our side. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-1. 14-1. All right. December 31st. We don't need enough all starters. Sit on the fucking bench. We're going to bring all our secondaries. People like Joshua Dobbs. TJ Watt. Grimble. Kobe Hamilton. Stuff like that, you know. And December 31st, we're playing against Cleveland. It won't end a close game, but like I said, we're winning against Cleveland. We always win against Cleveland. With our starters, without our starters, especially Joshua Dobbs. This man's incredible. But we're winning. We are winning. It's a close game. It'll be like an overtime, not overtime type situation. It'll be like a last second, 4th quarter situation where you're gonna end up winning around 23 to like. Well, we're gonna up it up to like 28 to like 20. 28 to like 17. We're gonna do 20. We are definitely going to win. And to conclude our season score, I predict that we are going to be 15-1, in my opinion. Here you can change the tide, but we have experience with the Patriots, and we know we're going to have to kick ass. Otherwise, we're going to be the long-standing pussies of the NFL. And this is not what Pittsburgh is. So, we are going 15-1. Claiming first seed and we're going to go to I'm going to show you the Super Bowl predictions right about now to make it a one-term video. All right. Here is all the Super Bowl predictions. Like I said, Steelers are going 15-1 over about 14-2 mostly, but we're going by my prediction, 15-1. Most of you guys think I'm exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. It's my opinion, but I see it mostly as my version of what's going to happen. But, alright. Remember this. These are all the teams that made it to the wild card. I'm not going to go over other teams' individual seasons because that's going to be a waste of fucking time, and I just want to do this. I'll just give everyone my season score. 15-1. 14-2, it's about 12-4, 11-5, 9-7, and 10-6. So 1, 2. So we're gonna restart here a little bit. So we have 1, 2 divisional round teams. 15-1, 14-2, 13-3, probably 14-2. Here, well, we'll say a 15-1, in my opinion. Here we're going to see a 12-4 or 11-5. I'm gonna just say 12-4 because Chiefs are going to mostly be 11-5. I'm gonna say 12-4 here. And fourth seed 9-7 is Tennessee. Third seed is Oakland. Second seed is New England. First is Pittsburgh, obviously. And fifth is Kansas City. They're gonna be around 11-5, and sixth is Miami with Jay Cutler, 10-6 at best. All right, we've got done with the AFC side. NFC side, Seattle Seahawks, 12-4, 13-3. Falcons, 11-5. Well, we're gonna start from here. Divisional teams in the NFC are going to be the first seed Seattle. 12-4, 13-3. And Falcons. For those of you motherfuckers who saying just because the Super Bowl 52 logo stands as L meaning Larry is the Larry is the 2 I so for 11. The Cardinals are not going to the Super Bowl. They had their chance of 43 and they fucking blew it with Kurt Warner. Also, Paul Mistress said, "Yo, shut the fuck up. Whoever's saying this shit, you should be labeled as internet trolls. You should be. Because y'all just wasting freaking your entire breath on a stupid video. Like, unlike me, I'm wasting my breath on a smart video, which I'm including here. And we're not done with the NFC side. The NFC side now, we have Seattle right around here. We have them at, like I said, 13-3, 12-4. Falcons, 11-5. The wildcard team for third seed will be Green Bay, 10-6. They are gonna be 11-5, around 11-5, 10-6. They are gonna be 10-6 in a definitive way. And I'm going to say 11-5 also. But Green Bay will obviously have the upper hand over the Dallas Cowboys. They were both 11-5. But it's all going to boil down. The Green Bay Packers going to stand better than Dallas. Both 11-5. Just third seed is better than fourth. Giants, 10-6. Like, I don't see the Giants winning. Bucks, 9-7 or 10-6 at best. Around there. Basically, they're going to be 10-6. Also, they're going to be 10-6. They're going to be 11-5. Yeah. So basically, we're going to boil down to the 10-6s and the 11-5s of the wild card area. It's not like here where we have split different records. Okay. First game, wild card. The hell? First game, wild card. Tennessee versus Kansas City. Kansas City will beat Tennessee with a score of 35 to like 14 or some shit like that. Yeah, the Titans are going to get the fuck off. They're going to be out of books. Like I said, the AFC South is filled with trashy-ass teams. Oakland, same shit. Miami Dolphins are going to get stomped by the Raiders in a score of 41 to like 17. Like, Jay Cutler is not gonna beat Oakland with Miami Dolphins. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's not gonna happen. We all right? We've closed the wild card round for the AFC. Closed the wild card round for the NFC. Cowboys will beat the Giants. Believe it or not, they will beat the New York Giants. Green Bay, obviously, they're going to kick the shit out of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is just the first time showing up playoff team, and they're going to lose in Lambeau, and the Giants are going to lose in Dallas at some point. The score over here would be a close one. I would say about a 25 to 18 around there. 25-21. I'll even take it up a notch. You know, but Cowboys are going to win. Green Bay Packers, it will be like 39 to 14, like 35, 38 to like 14. Like, get the fuck out of here. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are not that much of a challenge. You should step off the field. Divisional round! AFC Divisional Playoffs! All right. First game. We have Steelers, who are first seed, capturing the game in all playoff games in Heinz Field, in my opinion, on the way how it goes. With a 15-1 record, obviously. So, it's Steelers and the Chiefs. Heinz Field, the Chiefs get stomped. Like, you're not going to take away our playoff hopes. We are in this shit for the win. So, it will be 38 to 14. Or 38 to, I'm not going to say like what we did last time, but it's going to be like 41 or 40 to like 23, 24 at best. They're not, gonna win. It's in our goddamn home. We have advantages over you guys. And the better team, obviously. Raiders and the Patriots. Tough call, but if you are an NFL analyst and if you are smart, you know the Patriots are going to win. Patriots are going to win in the AFC Championship. Well, not the AFC Championship. Sorry about that. We're not there yet. Shut the fuck up. I don't know why I even said that. They're not going to win the AFC Championship. Just kidding. They're not going to win. AFC Divisional. They're going to play Oakland Raiders. They're going to beat the Oakland Raiders in Foxborough with a score of 45 to like 23. Again, Oakland Raiders are just a rookie team. They're going to lose 45 to 23. Please, save your breath, Raiders. You're never going to win the Super Bowl this year. Even if you have Marshawn Lynch, you're never going to win. NFC Divisional Playoffs, clearing out the NFC Divisional Playoffs. We have the first game, Seattle versus Dallas, who came off a win against the New York Giants at Dallas. But this time, Cowboys are going to go on the road against Seattle in CenturyLink Field. They're going to lose. Seattle will triumph in a victory with a score of 35. No, we're not going to say. We're going to say about a 38 to like 24. 20, I'm not say 24, I'll say 29. Let's give it about that. 30 to 37. They're going to lose. Seattle will come off with a win. Falcons and Green Bay, like how it always ends last time, like it always ends. Matt Ryan with the big tough team that he has, the big tough offense will be overwhelming, will crush Green Bay at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Not the Superdome. It's the stadium now. But Falcons are going to crush the Green Bay in a score of a margin of, like I said, the Green Bay Packers will improve from last time. They will have a 30. There was a score like in the 30s, would say about 34. Falcons would score about 48, 52 to 34. Their offense is just incredible. The Packers, I don't think they're going to handle this type of offense ever. Conference rounds. Again, you butthurt Patriot fans. We're not going to skip over the AFC Conference, and the NFC Conference usually comes first. So we have the first seed and the second seed team battling it out to the death, battling out for a contending ticket to Minnesota, to the US Bank Stadium. So we have Seattle versus the Falcons. Tough one. We have a team in the NFC that's good offense, and we have an NFC team with a good defense. Like I said, defense always brings them championships. Seattle's going with a win against Atlanta. I don't give a shit. Seattle's going to beat Atlanta in a close game. We are talking about 28 to... Well, the Falcons will have an exploding offense. They'll manage to score some points. I would say about 28 to about 28, 30 to about 25. There won't be a lot of scoring tensions in this game, but Seattle going to go on with the win. And Seattle are the NFC champions and will advance to the Super Bowl. Steelers and the Patriots. To all you butthurt Patriots fans, this is just a prediction. And it mostly will happen. The game will be broadcasted live in Heinz Field. Again, no, not again, but again in the 2-time in a row prediction, like the Chiefs. Steelers will have a game in Heinz Field again after they beat the Chiefs against the Patriots. Patriots will be traveling on the road, and the closeout will be... Thinking about it, the Patriots will play a little bit harder, but you're right on, because the Steelers are going to the Super Bowl. They're going to beat the Patriots for the first time in the AFC Championship. The Steelers managed to crush and capitalize a win against the New England Patriots. They managed to capitalize a win. The first time we've ever seen this in years. First time in history we've seen this. They capitalized a win. Incredible, dominant performance we see here, but will end also in a close game. We are talking a marginal difference of 10 points. We are talking a difference the Steelers will have Score will end out 43-38. Just kidding. Bring it down a notch. We're going to take it to about 38 to about 30. 38, a little bit down. 33, or we'll say 38 to like 20. Not say 20. We're going to go about 35. 30. We're going to say about 31 Patriots, 38. 31 Patriots, 38 Steelers, 39 Steelers. I don't know. It will be an 8-point difference. And we're going to win and hit straight to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 52! Who will walk out, in my opinion, as the Super Bowl 52 champions? All right, the contestants we have. We have the AFC champions. We have the wild NFC champions from the Wild West, the Northwest, hailing from Seattle. We have the Seattle Seahawks under the leadership of Russell Wilson. And for the AFC Championship, we have the dominant, ever surprisingly, 15-1, indestructible, Patriot crushing Pittsburgh Steelers, hailing from the coast of hailing from the East, dominant force, kings of the AFC, hailing to win their 7th Super Bowl with their 9th AFC Championship appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers from Pittsburgh, hailing from Pittsburgh, headed to Minnesota. Both of them will battle it out to see who will win this Super Bowl. It will end up with a tough, upheaving battle. We have the Seahawks with the defense. Steelers with both offensive defense. Seahawks with still same thing. And we have also a Super Bowl 40 rematch. Never have we seen this in 12 years. But like I said, it will end with out of a tough and unsettling, and a tough, unsettling. The smoke is cleared. The smoke has cleared. The dust has left. The Super Bowl 52 champion is the team on my shirt right here. You guessed it. The Pittsburgh Steelers are now, in my opinion, the Super Bowl 52 champions. Now, how will the score turn out? How will the score turn out in this Super Bowl game? Like I said, the score will be a original close game. Not exactly, I would say. The difference will be 14 points. 2 possessions mostly. We're gonna have a 38 to like 27 and 38-26 I will go. And Steelers are hereby, in my opinion, our vote predictions, 15-1. They're the first 15-1 team to walk out with Dean Lombardi, number 7. And in the future, since Tom Brady won't get any 6 rings, you bet Tom Brady's retiring. Yep. And the Patriots will be crushed to dust. That's it. That's it. Brady's legacy. He retired as a GOAT. Now. But even if you're a GOAT, morals are you can't beat the Steelers. The Steelers are above the word GOAT. And it is what it is. This is my Super Bowl prediction. Like and subscribe if you think otherwise. Leave a comment below. And pretty much that's it. I also have Steam. I also put my Steam username. You want to chat with me on Steam, you could feel free to do that. And that's about it. I'm out now, so thank you guys for sending me all the way. And like I said, no 30-minute comments. I have no time to read those. Please keep it short. Explain your reason, but please keep it short. I'm not going to read a 30-minute comment. I have other stuff to do. I have many things that I have to do here, and I just don't have the time to read the 30-minute comment. So if you think otherwise, leave a comment below. Like and subscribe. I'm out now. Peace. And Steelers are taking Super Bowl number 7 in Minnesota, and it'll be Super Bowl 52. Guys, here, like I said, here we go, Steelers. Steeler pride. They're going to bring 7 in and throughout this whole prediction. 15-1, bringing 7. Final record, 18-1. Final record, 18-1. Indestructible team. And I'm out now, so peace.